Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Chill with EarthBound, where, as always, our main goal is to just be here for a little while to relax, unwind, maybe go to sleep. Last time, we spent the majority of our time exploring the Lost Underworld, a truly unique area of the game. We saw some dinosaurs, visited some hot springs, and spoke to a mysterious rock. It had a lot to say about Ness's future in particular, and the rock guided us to the final sanctuary location, the fire spring, and upon collecting its melody, we revisited a moment from Ness's past, and ended up here afterwards in a very unique place. So that is where we will be beginning today. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable, if you haven't already, as comfortable as you can, and we will get started. So Ness is in his pajamas with some unique sounding footsteps. And just what a strange place. Let's talk to this person. This is Ness. You've stood on the 8 power spots of the earth. From these, you created Magicant, the realm of your mind. In Magicant, there's beauty, kindness, sorrow, and hatred. Of course, there's an evil and violent side of you. The Sea of Eden sits at the center of those feelings. It takes you to the truth about yourself. Interesting words. And the atmosphere of the place seems to have shifted a little. This looks like the family. Talk to Sister Tracy, who says, Brother Ness, Sea of Eden is at the end of Magicant. Other people can't get close to it. It's a strange place. Oh, and it looks like she still has her Escargot Express services. I think that's all we need right now. Let's talk to King. It says, I lived in your house before you were born. Ness used to be small and weak. Yes, King was there in the old memory. Let's talk to his mom. Says, Ness, are you tired from traveling on your adventure? I imagine he's a little tired by now, but she says, if you wish, you can stay here forever. I'll make some chili. Forever is a long time. But it's nice to know we have even in our dreams, we have a place to come back to and rest. Oh, look at this little one. It says Chi 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 Chi. Like a bird. Oh, that was a quiet small town, wasn't it? As far as I know, it still is a quiet small town. This rabbit statue says this is the realm of Magicant, which your mind created. Why don't you explore your mind? Take time, Ness. What a way to explore the mind. See Everdread over here, says Ness. Maybe you don't want to hear this, but you remind me of myself when I was young. I can't do anything more for you. Good luck. And he departs. There are just rapid changes in scenery here. Oh no, don't these look familiar to some of you probably out there? See, look at the sun. Face the sun and smile. Let's see what's in the buildings. Says, hi, this shop specializes in puddings and pendants. Like to buy some, wouldn't you? Let's see what he's got. So, he's got the magic puddings, which are basically improved Psy caramels, and earth pendants. I don't remember what they do offhand. So let's have a look. They also protect you from fire, freeze, and flash attacks. So that is basically like the sea pendant. But if I recall correctly, yeah, they're just slightly weaker. So we can actually do the rest of the party a big favor. And buy a couple of those for Paula and Jeff. Very handy indeed. Looks here like we've got the telephone and the ATM. I think we better call Dad just to see. And unfortunately, he doesn't have anything new to say. I guess even in Nessa's dreams, Dad sounds the same. This bird says, I'm just a faint memory. You don't usually remember me, but you've heard my song in the back of your mind. And we can talk to this clock. I almost said this sign. Ness, did you learn how to tell what time I'm indicating? There's a zombie here. It says you kicked my butt badly. I won't forget. It's Master Belch. It says you destroyed my pride. Just all kinds of people here. This one says, it's me. I'm you when you were younger. Hey, let's play ball. You prefer reading comics or playing games? What? You're busy. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit meta, isn't it? Let's talk to the snowman. It says, thank you for remembering me. This one says, I'd like you to take your time, because this country will disappear when you wake up. This person says, peace. We haven't played together lately. I think he might be from the secret clubhouse way back at the beginning of the game. Vicky appears to be here. This is Ness. Pokey took my snack. Person says, my name's Nico. Let's run and sing and dance. I don't recall meeting Nico. And we don't need that sigh, Caramel. Snowman says, I know the name of the girl you used to like. We have a hotel here. He says, the dream you'll have here is a dream within a dream. Your heart knows things you aren't aware of. We don't need to sleep, but just on the off chance that something would happen. We'll just move right along. It looks like we found Pokey. Ness, you're so lucky. I envy you. I have no luck. But Ness, well, okay. Let's be friends forever, alright? I wonder if that's what Ness thinks about Pokey, actually, deep down. Hard to say. Someone says, we had fun one snowy day. I melted, but I'm still real in your memory. Yeah, that's the thing about memory. You get to relive the past in the present. In fact, a lot of us probably spend a little too much time in the past, not enough in the present. This is Buzz's tombstone. He appeared earlier in the game and gave up the ghost before he achieved his goal. Oh yes, Buzz set us on quite the journey. And look where it's taken us. Going in here, we see a number of strange-looking figures. It says, I am your courage. I follow you here in Magicant. My name? Let's say Flying Man. And just like that, Flying Man joins us. And as we try to talk to more of them, they don't have much to say. And the flying men here act as a support character, as you can see, and they change the music a little bit. This one says, Ness, I still feel a pain where you wounded me, says the manly fish. And the old man appears once again and says, the Sea of Eden is filled with the ultimate intelligence. You can't go there unless you're truly ready. It's a place where you can touch the truth of the universe. Going there may bring sorrow. But it sounds like we must go there. The music changes when we cross into a new area. And it looks like we found an enemy in the form of a loaded dice. Big hit from the flying man there. So we are pretty well protected here. Oh, I definitely don't remember exactly where to go, but we'll be okay. Well, we have to talk to ourselves, don't we? Says, hey, me, I found my cat that you lost. So stupid. There's lots of junk in my backpack at a time like this. Why don't I get rid of something? Well, we don't need this night pendant anymore. And I think it's funny that you can go and get this old baseball cap back. And it's not a special hat other than the fact that it's not special at all. But it is his hat. That's all it needs to be. Unfortunately, it is taking up space. So we will swap it out for that bag of Dragonite. And move on. Oh, what's in here? There's a goddess band inside. Well, that sounds handy. Goddess band, as with many of the arm equipments, prevents hypnotize. So we find a new enemy, the Electro Swoosh. Sends a greeting. And then, unsurprisingly, likes to use electric attacks. With a big hit from Ness. Battle is concluded. And unfortunately, we did lose our flying man partner in that fight. And Ness is gaining pretty good experience here, being all on his own. So we see a Magicant bat in this present. We would like that. Oh, that was quite the fight. As we encounter the French kiss of death. Who, unsurprisingly, gives the kiss of death. Big hit from Ness. He's been getting a lot of those lately. A lot indeed. Opening this present, we see a magic tart, which is what the nice lady in Summers sells to us. Go ahead and use it. We encounter a butterfly, which we will get. And getting an automatic victory against something. I think I know what it was, but we haven't seen them yet. But for now, let's focus on just taking a moment to relax here with the butterfly. Yeah. And I would like to show the enemies off in this place. So we'll try a couple of times. Here's one. We find the Carefree Bomb. Quite the name. Wonder why he has it. He throws bombs. They will also throw super bombs. Since we may need the psychic points later, we'll go ahead and grab another butterfly. Lots of enemies spawning over there. There we are. I think these are what we've been auto-winning against, these Mr. Molecules. As they try to use psychic powers, but lack concentration, so they can't use them for a few turns. Another big hit from Ness. So they kind of act as the Fobbies of this place. Not too much of a threat until they are able to concentrate. But with them defeated, I believe that's all the enemies here. As we inspect this strange plant-looking thing and move on formally into the Sea of Eden. Quite the memorable place. It looks like there's a kraken over there. Well, we won't be stopped at this point. The kraken blocks the way. Ness is pretty strong at this point. And just like that, Kraken is defeated. Now, the player's guide mistakenly says that These krakens in the Sea of Eden are the only enemies in the game that can drop Ness's best weapon, the Gutsy Bat. But it turns out that is not true. Which is a good thing because you only encounter 3 of them every time you play the game. If I recall correctly. As Ness reached level 75 in that last battle, and finally learned Chillin' Omega, which you can see deals about 600 damage. And it is expensive. And it looks like Ness also became homesick. While we're here, I don't think this will work, but I'm going to try. Thought he might be able to cure it, but that will make things interesting as we encounter once more image of the Mani Mani statue. It says, I'm the evil part of your brain. You can't beat me because you were the one who forced me into being. So we are attacked by Ness's nightmare. Now, this fight can get a little crazy, but starting off with a smash attack is pretty good. So yes, the nightmare uses basically all of Ness's powers. The homesick status effect is causing a bit of trouble. And we particularly need the sea pendant for this fight to protect against the glorious light attacks, the flash attacks. They have the chance to cause an instant KO. Ness is swinging for the fences today, which we will always take. And you can see even the nightmare knows Chillin' Omega. But one way to win this fight is to simply outlast the nightmare. Just let it run itself out of psychic points. But Ness is here to win today. So we defeat the nightmare. And as he does so, hears a familiar voice at the center of the Sea of Eden. Gigas' goal is to destroy you. Listen carefully. Everything in the universe could be destroyed at the hands of Gigas, or the unverse. But he and his followers are also in trouble. The Apple of Enlightenment has foretold Gigas' attempt will fail. It is because of the existence of a boy named Ness. That's me. Listen. Free your mind and know what you must do. Your destiny has already been decided. You, I, where should we go? You know deep within the reaches of your mind. Saturn. Saturn Valley, yes. Go to the valley where the Mr. Saturn live. You'll get something new there. Soon, Magicant will be no more. We must be quick. As the world darkens, Ness really heard his own voice. Go to Saturn Valley. Go there now. As Ness is filled with the power of the giant step, and the Lilliput steps, the Milky Well, Magnet Hill, the Rainy Circle, Big Cloud, the Lumen Hole, and the Fire Spring, gaining many stat increases, as instantly Ness's mind clears. You realize that he has great power. His psychic powers radically expand. And unsurprisingly, when you become one with everything, you become quite powerful. As he finally realizes the power of Teleport Beta, Ness made all the hidden powers his own. He absorbed the power of the land into his heart. Magicant was no more. Flashing screen alert. Coming up soon. It says now you can wake up. Your friends are waiting for you. It is time to get up. Here are the flashing screens. I'll let you know when they're done. And they are done. Back in the fire spring, seeing the soundstone the Ness used to have is now gone. As Ness wakes up, and Paula says, "What happened, Ness? You've been unconscious for a long time." Jeff says, "You kept saying something." Pooh says, "Saturn Valley. What's waiting for us there? Anyway, we need to teleport." And so we do. Arriving in Saturn Valley, we see quite the scene. But I think we've reached a good stopping place for now. So, as you can see, Ness has become quite a bit stronger now. And one has to think if this is the Ness that we see in Smash Brothers. But I will note, because it's always bothered me, and Ness never learns fire. And I don't know why they gave it to him in Smash Brothers, but who knows? Artistic liberty, I suppose. Regardless, we have run out of time for this episode, so I will leave it here. For those of you that have already fallen asleep, May you rest well. I will be back again with another episode every Monday and Thursday night with a chance to relax, unwind, maybe go to sleep. But we are close to the end. The adventure will be concluding soon. It's hard to believe. Until next time, take care. I'll see you soon.